CHamoru style short ribs stir fry or Shtyle. And that's what we're doing now, guys. Get some red bell pepper. Usually I do the green bell peppers, but we got the red and the yellow. And just cooking dinner ahead of time. Kind of skipped lunch today. I don't know. I may try it. I may go ahead and eat this, but I've got the pot on medium right now, so it's kind of heating up, and thought we'd just go ahead and make it a live event here. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and prep the meat. I'm gonna do that. Cut this up and get it ready. This should be getting kind of hot. Go ahead and get the the short ribs into the pot. And it shouldn't take too long. These are thick pieces though, so I have to say they might take a little longer than usual. And when I say that, it's meaning, you know, a matter of 2 more minutes, I guess, in the pot. But you know, I'm going to cut these up, as you can see. Go ahead and face the camera at the pot, and so you can see it cooking. Try to. I think I might trim some of this fat here because I am not liking this. My dogs are gonna like that. But yeah, we're gonna cook some short ribs, Shtyle or stir fry, CHamoru style. And you see it going in the pot right now. So went ahead and rinsed, you know, the meat, and now I'm slicing it and just prepping it for the pot, so it's a little easier to take out and eat. Right. That's what we're doing now. I'm going to add. I was just going to cook a regular stir fry, or you know, with carrots and stuff like that, green pepper. I'm going to go ahead and just do red and yellow bell peppers. So that's what we're going to do. Got that in there. Not done yet. I've got another, I don't know, 6 pieces maybe. And we'll get this cooked up. It shouldn't take too long. I might go ahead and raise the heat just a tiny bit. Yeah, that'll do. But yeah, we got the short ribs, Shtyle, and it's CHamoru style. And of course, like you hear me say on every stream, well, in Guam we just call it food. But usually I would add carrots, beans, maybe string beans. But in this case, I'm just going to make it a little simple and go ahead and just use bell peppers. I'm going with a yellow and red bell pepper this time around. And you guys see me cook this in the past with chicken. I remember I had some funny comments, to say the least. But they were interesting. So thanks for liking and subscribing and, you know, hanging around. You know, last time we did a live stream, so appreciate it. Skipped lunch today, guys, so I'm a little hungry. Had a business meeting, and amongst other things, but you know, it's a work day, so you know, you must eat, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and cook this and get it prepared. If not, nothing else, I'll get this done. Let's call it a early dinner. Right? Cook it and get it ready at least for dinner for everybody else. It's kind of something that I love to do, as you can tell. I've got a channel where I have lots of different recipes and or dishes, rather, not recipes. That's what we're doing, man. That's what we're doing today, and this shouldn't take too long. I think the biggest part here is just kind of getting the meat cooked, which shouldn't take too long. I may extend the stream just to kind of plate it. I like to do that. You guys seem to like the as far as the comments go. Aha! Pepito. What's that? I like that. Thanks for that comment. Yeah, so I'm going to get some black pepper now in this mixture. Oh my gosh, I put it across the way here. You know what? I'm going to cut an onion. That's what I didn't do. I'm going to go ahead and add some black pepper. And I'm going to cut an onion. Yeah. Cut an onion here. And we'll get that added. Gotta get this onion out. Straight out of the package. I'm going to go ahead and just do a whole onion. Yeah, I will. I'm going to do a whole onion. Yeah, if anybody's yeah, put a lot of pepper. I am going to put a lot of pepper. Yes, thank you. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I'm just cooking, and like I tell everybody all the time, we're not cooking anything special, right, or an event necessarily, although I do those things. I'm just cooking something to eat and turning on the live stream, turning on the YouTube, and going on live, and sharing what I've got going. This way I get to do what I love and eat what I love, right? And then you guys get to kind of check it out, or I get to have you out. So I appreciate you guys being here. I noticed that a lot of folks like and subscribe to videos, so thank you for that. I appreciate all the comments. I see we got some really good comments. Oh, God, it's funny. Man, anybody from the Pacific or Pacific Islands, or Guam, welcome. I did see some new subscribers from Guam. Appreciate that. And, all those, everybody else, of course. I'm just like rough cutting this onions down. And I'm just going to dump that into it, man. Let's just do it. Here. Put that in there. You get a spoon. I know. I think the last person said, don't use a wooden spoon. The dark you see at the bottom of the pan is when somebody warmed something up. I think it was spaghetti. And it burned in the pan. So that's actually a burn mark. It's not a scrape mark. This is a cast iron pan given by my mom. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So as you can see, the meat is fairly brown, right? It's not ready yet, but it's getting there, and it will be there. Go ahead and wash my hands and keep it clean. And go ahead and clean up some of this sidebar mess here. Put it in the trash. Keep the workspace clean, guys. I'm gonna have white rice with this, I think. You know, you saw me put black pepper, right? I think I'm gonna reach for the garlic now. Yeah. So we're gonna add some garlic. Ooh. Be very generous, you know, with the onions and the garlic. I'm gonna do that. No salt. Soy sauce is one of the ingredients, and you know, hey, there's lots of sodium in soy sauce. So don't overdo it now. The doctor's not gonna like you for that. No, seriously. Don't add any salt to this. The soy sauce, it has enough sodium in and it's not gonna taste right. Salt upon salt. You know, you can't unsalt it, you know, once it's in there. New Jersey, hey, thank you for coming around. I'm making a, what am I making on the side? No, I was chopping up the onions, so I'm gonna put that in there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use garlic powder as opposed to fresh garlic. Although I love fresh clove garlic. I might drop a whole one in there. Usually, unfortunately, I don't have any on me. So again, you know, it's early in the day, as you can see. So this is just an early dinner, I have to say. Cooking it early. And I thought I'd go ahead and start the YouTube live, right? But I've got it on, this is beef short ribs, in case everybody is wondering. And it is called estufao, and it's a dish from Guam. There's a version in the Philippines called adobo, and you would normally have that, almost the same, right? But you know, you would have that with bay leaves. You would add that in, and that kind of is a distinguishing difference between that dish and this. This is soup, man. If you guys haven't tried short ribs this way, man, go and do it right now. Well, wait till after the stream, though. You know, wait till after the stream. So, 3 heads of garlic. Yeah, I love it, man. If only, right? Could send it right through. But I'm gonna go ahead and kind of stir fry this, saute it a little bit more. I'm gonna say maybe another 3-4 minutes, and then I'm gonna start on with the next ingredient. And then, let me actually see if I have all the ingredients. I probably should have done that at the beginning. Soy sauce. I use Kikkoman soy sauce, guys. They're not a sponsor, but I don't recommend anything else for these dishes. Some are a little more bitter than others, and nothing beats the king Kikkoman. So, Toyota, Day. Toyota, my partner. Thank you, Shtyle. Good to see you in the live stream, bro. We've got the short ribs estofado cooking right now. I see some people I know on the live stream, and I know that your moms cook very well. Kadu and they cook this dish, as a matter of fact. I know quite a few of you there. Appreciate you guys showing up, man. I'm gonna add a little more garlic. because I love garlic. Bro, it's garlic powder. Yeah, I'm just using garlic powder. Like and subscribe, everybody. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to, bring these things to you, and I love doing it, right? But that's why I try to do a live stream every time I'm cooking, because I can't afford to do the, the show, right, with an editor, lights, camera, and all this other stuff. I can only do this as I'm doing it. And I probably prefer it that way, because I get to do what I love to do, both in my full time rank, but then I love cooking too. I work in the media tech industry and distribution, and I love doing that. But I also love cooking, fortunately, taught by my parents, man. And lots of tips along the way from everybody else in the village, and family and life in general. Never stops. I'll never stop learning how to cook. I'm always going to be a student, and always simultaneously be a teacher to others. So, I'm blessed. What is it says, just woke up to use, oh my gosh. Keep up the amazing work. Hey, Seduce Maasi, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Chelu. Thank you. Rose here on the chat and the message. Chelu is brother or sister, matter of fact. So, it's a term of endearment. So I really appreciate you guys showing up. It's amazing. I get support like this. I also get a lot of bad comments too. So it's not. I'm not. I get those too. So. It's not always going to be good. That's cool though. Such is. Yeah. Can you guys smell that? I can. Right now I have it on medium high, guys. Short rib, estufao. It's a stir fry with right now I've got short ribs, obviously beef short ribs, fresh cut onions. I'm using garlic powder this time around. It just for me at least I don't have any garlic with me, so I appreciate you. Thank you for offering the garlic. What was it? Coconuts crazy. Thank you for offering the clove of garlic. Thank you, the heads of garlic. So I've got black pepper, onions, garlic. I've got the beef short ribs, and I'm giving it a stir right now, guys. And this is a heavy cast iron pot. It's like 20 pounds. So I'm not going to hurt it with this, guys. I saw a comment last time I was doing a dish similar to this, and they were like, "Man, stop using that metal in that pot. You're ruining it." Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is a tough pot, man. I'm not gonna tell it, but thanks for the tip. Always appreciate tips. I'm gonna plate this, just plain Jane, man. I'm gonna use white rice with this. I'd say it's the best to have with this dish. Of course, you could have brown rice, doesn't matter. Let's see if I can find the rest of the ingredients. Again, this is not a show, right? I'm shooting from the hip, so I'm just kind of looking to see what I got. If I got all the things I need, great. If I don't, I'll improvise. Something's clicking in here. Aha. But yeah, if we don't have all the ingredients, we'll just improvise. We'll see. So I'm looking. Huh. Oh, I know. Yeah, I'll do this. maybe some. So I think, what guys, I'm gonna thicken this up with cornstarch. Yeah. So let's see here. No, we're not gonna use coconut milk. This is gonna be Shtyle, so no coconut milk. Um, but but yeah, that's pretty good too, though. You know, with coconut milk and oh my gosh, with some green beans or string beans, long beans. Good gracious, man! I could taste that too. Now, guys, as far as when preparing for this stuff, you want to try to pick the meatiest meat as far as short ribs go. It is the rib area, right? So there's lots of fat. I like to trim the fat as much as possible, but you know what, man, you're gonna get some in there, so moderation, right? Don't eat this every day. I want you to come back and enjoy the next thing that I have to live stream. So anyway, I think I'm gonna put a little more black pepper too. Then I love the smell of black pepper mixed with the onions and garlic and the beef smell. Good gracious. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who's here, man? Is there anybody here? Go ahead and comment. I see we've got 4 people. I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. I don't ever trust it when it says 4, because then the last time people were like, "Hey, there's lots of us here." But right now, I'm gonna let it kind of cook for a couple of minutes on one side here, since we've already done the stir fry, got it brown. As you can see, you've now been with me now since the meat was red. And habitually, I like to wash my hands, keep it clean, soap with water, and come back. I see 5 people. I don't see any likes on the stream. Let me know if you like what you see. If you're just visiting, that's fine. You don't have to like it. But I appreciate you guys just liking and subscribing and coming over and pressing on this and viewing. I see a jump now. We've got another 4 people here, 8 people. That's great, man. Thank you for joining the live stream of me just kind of cooking something to eat for the family. Again, this is not a show, so I don't have a show in a normal sense. It is, right? You're kind of coming in and watching, but I've got when we're cooking dinner is what I mean. Or we're cooking something to eat. I turn on the phone right here. Now we're gonna put in the bell peppers, guys. Told you I had some of that. Put the bell peppers in. I've got 1 or a half of a red pepper and a whole of the yellow. They're kind of sweet. I like it like that. Right now we've kind of reduced a lot of the liquid out of the meat. So now we're kind of sauteing it and mixing it up. So usually I would put some carrots in here. If you're liking what you see and you think you might try it at home, press that like button and subscribe. Appreciate it. It helps. Maybe I will make a show. I don't know. Maybe I'll raise the quality of the video as a result in the future. But I'm going to need the likes and need the subscription. Thank you for everybody for subscribing. I actually got, with your help, we actually got another 50 subscribers on the overnight. Man, that's amazing. I've never seen that before, so I appreciate it. Thank you for joining the channel and liking what you see. I actually saw a lot of CHamoru's join the channel, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's always a special honor to have everybody subscribe, but to be seen and being watched by by people that you may know growing up. That's also kind of a treat too. It is a treat. It's not kind of. It is. Appreciate you guys showing up. I'm gonna let this kind of cook a little bit. I've added some bell peppers, some red peppers, and some yellow. I've got onions. I've got garlic, black pepper, and these are beef short ribs. I've done browning and stir frying them, so that's what we got so far. And so far so good, man. It smells amazing. I'll go ahead and give it another mix here. Try to get the bell peppers kind of mixed up with that meat, and it's gonna get a little sweet. Taste. It's gonna be sweet, but I'm gonna offset it a little bit. You'll see how. And like I said, we're just cooking. We're just cooking. So I'm going to go ahead and add some. I'm going to turn it up a little bit, actually. Turn it up a little bit. Medium high once again. And I'm going to go ahead and add now some vinegar. I'm going to add maybe I'll add, I don't know. I'm going to add at least, I don't know, maybe 4. Right? Let's try 4. I'm putting it on, kind of evenly spreading it out, but evenly measuring it too, right? With what I got. So that's 4. I'll go 5. Let's go 5. And that should be good. I'm going to go ahead and put that aside. And then I'm going to get me a bottled water. I like to use bottled water. Guys, so, if you guys use that tap, that's fine. But, and you saw me put 5 spoons. Stick around. And I'm just going to go ahead and put the whole bottle in, Put the whole bottle in. There you go. That's it. Crush it. And give it a mix. See, it's kind of brown, right? Kinda. And we've been on this live stream now for 29 minutes. I've gone through the whole thing from start to finish. I've not pre-prepped anything, so I'm going to go ahead and add the soy sauce. I've raised it to high. And what I like to do is just kind of line it like that. And usually it's like 3 to 1, as far as soy sauce goes. So, I'll probably put an equivalent of 1 whole spoon of that. And you saw me put 5 spoons of vinegar. So I probably would be okay adding a little bit more. Maybe. We'll see. I did also put a whole bottle of water in there, which kind of is equivalent to 2 cups. So, I might need to add a little bit more. I don't know. If anybody likes the stream, go ahead and press like. And appreciate if you guys subscribe. That'd be kind of cool. Let me see the color. A lot of us on Guam, we just kind of go by the smell. And the color, yeah, you could measure it, sure. I've made this 1,000 times, so it's kind of like a tiny bit different each time. I'm gonna wait for it to kind of get to a rolling boil, and you'll see what I got to do next. All right, appreciate everybody being here today. I'm gonna wait for this now to kind of boil up. I like to keep things with my food. I don't like to walk away, so that's why it kind of really makes sense for me to be here. Having being on a live stream because I don't ever walk away from my food unless I'm making like a crock pot some dish. Then it makes sense, right? Because I'm doing it overnight. Um, having it cook overnight rather. Um, but that's we're looking at the dish now, guys. After this, if there's time, right? I don't think there's gonna be, but additionally, right? You saw me trim the fat. I gave that to my dogs, but yeah, I don't make anything with that fat. I don't think you're. I'll never tell you to do anything with that fat necessarily, not at least for the normal consumption. But with this here, uh, MSG, MSG, no MSG in this, but you know, yep, no MSG in this. But I appreciate the comment. That's kind of cool. I wonder if people put MSG in this kind of stuff. I'd be interested to know. um, I know they put it in some fried rice and you know, that kind of stuff. Right? So right now, before it goes to a rolling boil, since it's already cooked, the meat is cooked. So now I'm just kind of having now I put in the sauce and the other ingredients. I'm going to test it out. I don't use normally, but I'm going to do it today. Because since you're here, figure you might want to find out if that mixture I've got. Because, short ribs is not cheap. I mean, it's expensive. Short ribs are an expensive cut, man. It's crazy. If you ask me, it's real crazy. It's expensive. Oh man, that tastes good. Grief. Oh, that's so good. I almost passed out. So good. Go ahead and add. So you saw me add a whole bottle of water, right? That's going to be around 16 ounces. So a little over probably. But I'm going to go ahead and add maybe another three ounces to that. And I might add a tiny bit more of the soy sauce. Right? Because I said I put 5 and this was 3 to 1. So I put 5 spoons of the vinegar. Which means I have room now to add a little bit more of the soy sauce, which I'm doing now. And I did that on purpose because you can't. I tested it out because you can't like unsalt it, as you probably heard me say in the beginning. So it's okay to kind of add gradually. In this case, the reason why I was a little kind of wishy-washy as far as how much I was going to put in because I want to know, well, how much of the actual soup part do I want to keep, or in my language, the kadu, because right now when we get this boiling, it's going to reduce a little bit. It's going to thicken up a little bit, and then I've got one more ingredient to help with that. You probably guessed it already, but. I'm going to go ahead and give it another mix here. And it takes a while. It takes a while as far as getting it mixed up and, all the kind of flavors. When I say a while, what I mean is it takes a few minutes. It's not going to be instant. You're not going to drop it in there and it's going to be, tested. That's not going to work. I'm going to add a little more, not vinegar, but garlic. So this is the third time I'm kind of sprinkling some garlic on there, not really dumping it on, right? um, and I'm gonna mix it around. And that now should kind of change that flavor just a tiny bit. Garlic here is very important. I think it makes quite a bit of difference when we're cooking this because it goes well with the soy sauce and the onions, especially. The unique flavor that it produces. That's the rice. Rice is done. If you heard that beeping in the background, rice is done. We had that actually cooking prior to starting the stream, just moments before starting the stream. So we're just waiting for this to kind of go at a rolling boil, and so it can get all those ingredients now fused together with the meat, and all the peppers, the sweetness of the peppers and the onions, and then kind of attach itself to the soy sauce and vinegar onto the meat, and then we're going to reduce that kadu, the soup part. And I'm going to add one more ingredient, as a matter of fact, so I'm going to go ahead and get that ready here while it's boiling. Oh, you know what? I might skim it a little bit. I like to do that. Guys, let me know if you guys do that. I like to skim a little bit of the fat out of there. If you cook short ribs, if not, this is a part that you could do this now, or if you heard me earlier, if you're cooking this ahead of time, you can put it in the fridge right after it's done cooking, and have that the fat coagulate and get hard, of course. And then you can just pick it out, spoon it out, and it's done. What does that mean? Does it mean that it's now cholesterol free? Absolutely not. I'll never say that. But it definitely helps it now with the flavors. The soy sauce and the vinegar now are a little more robust as opposed to being diluted by fat. So we'll give it another mix here. And that's what we got, man. Mix. Go ahead and kind of even that out. Normally, like if you're making soup, right, as everybody knows, or we're going to braise or what have you, it's kind of right at the top of the meat. This might be a little bit smaller than that. Hey, appreciate all you guys showing up. Thank you. We're cooking short rib estofao. It's a stir fry from Guam. It's a dish from Guam. Vinegar, soy sauce is what I just added, but the dish contains beef short ribs, obviously, onions, garlic. For this time around, I'm cooking with bell pepper. So I've got red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, and I've added you heard me add the onions and the garlic, an extra serving, freshly chopped, except for the garlic. But and I just added a few more ounces. Oh, and water. So 16 ounces of water. Actually, it's going to be, I added another 3 ounces, so 19 ounces to it. And now we're just waiting for it to roll, boil, with a rolling boil, which it's kind of getting there. It's trying. That's okay, man. I love being around everybody here on the live stream. It's great. Again, appreciate everybody being here, and liking and subscribing, commenting even. I've got a lot of comments. More than last time, for sure. Here we are. I'm going to kind of level it back off. You saw me give it a mix. I'm going to level it back off. And let it kind of boil here. That's good. Yeah. I'm going to grab a bowl now because it's that time. Grab a little bit of the kadu and or the soup as it is. Put that in the bowl. A tiny bit, that's all. much. 3 spoons. Your large, normal cooking soup spoons. And I'm going to go get another spoon here. So what I'm doing now, guys, is I'm getting set to add cornstarch. I'm going to go ahead and add a spoon of cornstarch. I'll do it. Kind of mix it up a little bit, break it down. And what I'm doing with this, you guessed it, just going to thicken it up a tiny bit. Not much. We don't need to, really exaggerate. It's going to be like, you ever tried beef and broccoli, that kind of sauce? It's cornstarch making that kind of thick. So we're looking there for that consistency. That's all. Yeah. And we're using the actual soup from the pot. So, nothing's being like added or wasted or anything like that. Plus, it's probably better if it's warm. I'm going to go ahead and get the visual back on the pot. So now I'm just going to add that. That's it. Now it's still at a boil, so that's good. But it's going to start to thicken up. And, we're about done with this, man. Remember, it's beef. So, could it have been a little underdone? Sure. I like to cook it well, at least in this dish. I like my steak, medium rare. As you can see now, it's kind of thickening up. You see that? It's looking real good. And how's it smell? Smells delicious. So that's what we're gonna do today, guys. That's the. I'm gonna see if everybody wants to eat now, and I might even go ahead and clear up some space over here and let this boil while I'm doing that. And I appreciate everybody showing up. This is short rib estofao, and I'm gonna go ahead and plate it for you so you can see what it looks like. As you can see, I'm mixing it because I added the cornstarch, and as you can see, it's made it a tiny bit thicker, and the consistency. I'm gonna let that boil a little bit while I go get some plating material. More plates. You just say plates, right? Nothing fancy, guys. Just kind of like an early fancy lunch, late lunch. Alright, so I'm going to go get and just kind of plain Jane plate this, I don't have any fancy music or people to do my editing. So I'll just do something small here, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and... Alright, I think we're going to call this done. We're going to call this done, guys. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and grab some of this here. Eat that. There we go. And then get some sauce, right? It's a little bit thicker than usual, so that's good. That's the way I wanted it. I'm going to go ahead and grab some meat, and I'm going to shut that down. I'm not going to cover it. If you notice, I'm not covered because it's not soup, so I don't want it to kind of simmer, right? But that's that's going to be our, grab this off of my camera holder. And that is going to be our short ribs estofado. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. And, as we kind of go through these meals here together and we walk through from start to finish, I promise. That's what we're going to do. We always do, right? At least once a week. And next time I cook, I'll turn on the, YouTube live stream once again. And we'll get this going. And hopefully you'll join me next time. Please press like and subscribe if you like what you see. I promise you, you're gonna see something. You will see something you like eventually. If you don't like what you see, I think we're gonna do some grilling outdoors maybe next time. But if you have any suggestions, go over, like and subscribe. Leave a suggestion on one of the, drop a suggestion with me, and I'll be happy to take a look and consider it. All right, my friends, thank you, and bye for now.